everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for a brand new baby diaries. I really hope you enjoy this video. Now I realised that I had loads of old clips I weren't quite happy with this video, hence why I'm filming this technically in the future when you watch this, because the clips you're going to see after this were filmed a little while back. But I thought I would start this baby diaries off fresh with a really exciting baby haul. Freddie is napping currently, so I thought I'd make the most of the time I've got because I want to get on top of filming and sorting stuff out, because tomorrow as I'm filming this he's getting his first set of vaccinations, which I'm just really nervous about. Not the fact of him having the vaccinations, it's just hearing him in pain after the jabs and potentially how he'll react to them afterwards. I'm just a little bit scared about, because obviously this is my first time, you know, doing this kind of thing, so I'm just a bit nervous. So I want my full attention, which it would be anyway, just to add, but I want my full attention to be on making sure he's comfortable, he's cozy, and he's as okay as he can be, bless him. I'm sure he'll be absolutely fine. It'll be me that will be needing the tender loving care, because you know what I'm like. But oh, he's starting to stir, so let's see if I can get this done. But I ordered a bunch of stuff off Vinted. I've got a Sainsbury's order here, and I've also got a gift bag full of goodies for Freddie from a really close friend of mine that I thought I would show you as well. Now, okay, so oh, that's so cute. Okay, so the first things I got him was, so I did a bundle offer of 2 separate sellers. So this is a Fred and Flo jumper set. Look how cute this is. So, and this is in 3 to 6 months. I wanted some more sort of like autumn winter clothes for him in 3 to 6 months, so like jumper sets, pajamas, that kind of thing. So this is the first bit, and then obviously you get the matching trousers. How cute. And can I say the seller was really quick in sending these out, and they smell lovely. We will wash them anyway. It's our wash day tomorrow as I'm filming this, the day of his jabs, so we'll be putting these in the wash and then they'll be going in the drawers. But they do smell really, really nice, to be fair. Some clothes I've ordered from Vinted, no tea, no shade, but have come smelling a little bit not so great, so obviously we just chuck them in the wash regardless. But these have come smelling really lovely, and I just love the bear print. I then got him, oh yes, this is a Christmas set. I think that was just the, okay, so I'm just reminding myself, oh yeah, so she was selling a set of 3 baby grows long sleeved, so we've got my first Christmas Eve. How cute. My first Christmas, which I have got him a few things of. How cute is that? Like, how sweet. And then I didn't even know they did these, but my first New Year's Eve, which is going to be very cute. Look at that. So I've got a set of 3 baby grows, and then this one has also got, this is like a little bit marked around the collar, but that's fine because we're going to wash it, and it's, you know, it's pre-loved and I don't mind at all. But look how cute this is. This is once again Fred and Flo, and it's a little Christmas pudding. How cute is that? And then we have a little set here, which has some animals on, and then some really cute little trousers, which blows my mind that he'll ever fit in those. But yeah, so that's the first set of stuff that I got, and then this bunch of stuff for sure. But yeah, how cute is that? And then we have a my first Christmas, oh, it's a, I forgot about this, my first Christmas dinner, no sprouts allowed, so he'll be wearing this on Christmas Day. And then, even though obviously he can't have dinner, but I think that's the whole point of the joke, I'm not sure, but that's really cute. And then to go with that baby grow, you've got these really cute little striped trousers, and they are so soft. And then we've got, this looks huge, but it's 3 to 6 months, and then it's my first Christmas jumper kind of top. It's more like a top, but it'll be nice and warm, and obviously he'll have layers on underneath. But look how cute that is. It's getting me so excited. And then we have this cute little reindeer top. Basically he's going to have, not that he has a different outfit for every day if we were going out every day, don't get me wrong, but he's going to have an outfit I think for pretty much every day in December. But look how cute that is. And then you get the little trousers to match. How sweet are those? So very, very chuffed with those. And as I said, Vinted is amazing. And any bits, because obviously I will be keeping a couple of his special first Christmas bits, but anything else after Christmas I'll just be selling again on Vinted. So it's just gonna keep getting recycled, which is the most important thing. And then from Sainsbury's, I don't think you're ready for the cuteness. So the one thing that isn't Christmas themed is this, and this will go with his, if you guys remember when I hauled all my Sainsbury's stuff when I actually went into the shop, I got him in my first Halloween little baby grow all-in-one set, and this will match. It's a little bib, and I find these bibs amazing. Anyway, and then look at these. So which size are these? Are these his ones? I think so. Okay, so we're going into the Christmas stuff now. These are his, and these are something that I'm going to keep forever. Are you ready for the cuteness? Look at these. So these in size 3 to 6 months. The little reindeer slippers. Well, that's what I think. Yeah, they're definitely slippers, but they are so soft to the touch. They were £6 and definitely worth it in my opinion. Literally, Sainsbury's Christmas stock for babies is selling out fast. I think it's because a lot of it's going viral. So like, for example, the viral pumpkin fleecy sweater kind of jumper thing literally does not have any stock of his size. So Victoria very kindly picked him up a much bigger size. I think it's 12 to 18 months, so he can wear it next year, because even that size in my local area was completely sold out. So thank you, my love. Things, and I didn't just get them for Freddie. So part of Mila's presents, which is Neela's little girl, I also got her a pair of boots, but these are in size 6 to 9 months, which I realise she will be just at the where will she be at Christmas? About 8 months, but they should still fit anyway. But yeah, so I'm leaving them in their packaging, but these are 6 to 9 months, and once again £6. And then oh, is it something else? And then I got this for Freddie, and this is something I'll keep forever. It says my first Christmas 3 to 6 months, and this is going to be his pyjamas. Like, obviously I have got other bits, and I probably will pick up a couple of other Christmas PJs for the whole month, because obviously otherwise it's just such a waste. But it does come with a little hat, and I'm not normally fussed by the hats, but I'm very excited to put this on him. It's got the built-in mitts, which are amazing. So I did his nails today. I cut them safely. He was absolutely fine, but he still managed to gouge out his face. So I've actually placed a TikTok shop order, and I've got him an electric file coming, which has been raved about by loads of mums on TikTok. It's not the mum cozy one. I do want to get that one for him at some point, but it's the next one down from that. Basically, it's a different brand, and it was really, really cheap. It was on offer, but I have seen loads of live videos, like live reviews, sorry, people's thoughts and using it on their children, and it looks amazing. So that will hopefully stop him clawing at his face like a cat. But yeah, built-in mitts, super soft material, and this was £10, and look how gorgeous it is. Like, I've always loved Christmas, we all know that, but since having Freddie I'm just so excited. So yeah, so that is everything that I got from Sainsbury's. And then I forgot, back to Halloween, I ordered this because if you guys have watched my home bargain haul, it's gone up today as I'm filming this, I got him a Halloween like pumpkin outfit from Home Bargains, but I just had a feeling it'd be way too big for him, but we're still going to try it. But I got this from Vinted, and it says my first Halloween, and it's all in one, and it's so soft. It's got the built-in mitts, and look at that. How cute is that? So this is in 0 to 3 months, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, it's in 0 to 3 months. Now, granted, we still have like a whole month, for a whole 4 weeks, and he grows so fast, don't get me wrong. But I just think it may not be too big for him, the bits I picked out, but I just wanted to have something just in case. And also these are really cute, so it could be his pyjamas in the month of October. But yeah, this was like really cheap, and I couldn't leave it when I saw it on my Vinted. It's just so cute. And the pumpkins are sort of like a raised material, like, look. So that is everything that I have bought for Freddie. And then when we saw one of my really good friends, I gave her gifts for her little boy, because her little boy was born the day before Freddie, and she gave me a lovely bag full of gifts for Freddie as well, and I'm so excited to show you because they're so cute. But yeah, this is the bag. I just I love it, and I will be reusing this. I don't know who for, but you know, we can't let a good gift bag go to waste. So the first things in here, we have 0 to 3 months dungaree set, and we all know how I feel about a dungaree. We love them in this family. So this is what they look like. It's got like a dinosaur print baby grow, and then that's the dungarees. I'm sorry, but how flipping cute is that? It's from Peacocks, Lullaby Peacocks. So yeah, how cute is that? And then she also got us this cute little baby like elephant comforter, and this is from Sainsbury's. It's so soft. I can't wait for him to start having like favourite comforters, things that soothe him really well, because we've got quite a few. So that is really, really sweet. And then we also have this, which is from Next, and it is a like rattle, and it's so cute. I don't think it's going to stay white for very long, I'm not going to lie. But how cute is that? It's a little rattle and it's a bunny, and I just love it. And then she got him this little dinosaur top, and I don't know what's, oh, this is in 9 to 12 months. So this will be good for obviously when he's a bit bigger. I was going to say, I couldn't even imagine him in this now, and that's because he wouldn't be. But look how cute that is. And this is from, in case you were wondering, where is this from? I'm not actually sure, it doesn't say. So I'm not sure where this is from, but it's super cute, and the material is super soft. And then she got us this gift box, which has a bodysuit, a bib, socks, and a toy gift set, and it's got a giraffe on it, which is so lovely, and it comes in such a gorgeous little box. Like, what a lovely gift is this? So that's what this looks like. So now I've hauled it for you, and I'm going to do a quick TikTok about all this stuff as well. I'm going to be getting the stuff out and putting it in the wash so we can get him wearing it. But I don't know what size this is. Does it say? Oh, 0 to 3 months, of course it does. So it's got another little comfort toy in there. I think it's a rattle, or if not, it's just a toy. And yeah, you've got the cute little, oh, just so sweet. And then that's not all, my loves. She got us this. So if you know me, or if you're familiar with my channel, you know how much I love Peter Rabbit, especially since having Freddie. I just love it. And she got us this, and she knows I'm such a sentimental person at heart. So this is the baby record book. I didn't even know they did this, and I had a flick through it. So it's kind of like the baby journal I got, but a bit more in depth. So finding more out about you, pick pictures, date you were due, all about the scans, getting ready for you, like a picture of his nursery, which he hasn't got a nursery, but I can put like a picture of his crib and stuff in there. Family, so yeah, it's just really cute. And it's got things about, like, you've got a family tree as well, which is so lovely. And this is a keepsake. We all know how much I feel about keepsakes, so I'm just so excited to start filling this in. And it's got like his birthday. I don't know the names of the midwives and doctors who helped me, but I do know the team that I was under. So memories of your birthday, your first day and night, taking you home, our beautiful baby, a day in your life, first events and exciting experiences, your first friends, first milestones, things you love, you are growing up, so all the kind of information about weight, height, immunisations, memories from your first year. So then it goes like from month to month. Like, honestly, this is such a cute present, and I'm so grateful. And then like for his first birthday, which is just a scary thought, isn't it? And then you've got like a wallet at the back to put things in. I'm so excited to start filling this out and actually start his baby journal as well. So we're gonna have great fun creating that. So I'm so super grateful. I don't know if she watches my videos, but she knows how grateful I am for the gifts that she has given Freddie. So yeah. And also I did pick up a book, which granted a lot of you are going to be going, well, if you've got your 2-month-old book, which when Halloween happens he'll only be 3 months. It's so cute. Okay, I went to Waitrose to get some food, as you do, and then I stumbled past their little aisle of like shelf with the little books on, and look at this. It's Peter Rabbit, shock, and it's a Peter's Halloween Peekaboo, a lift and find book. So this will be more for like next year and like years after, to be honest, but it's something that we can keep. It's a hardback book, which in my experience in childcare is the best kind of books to get your little ones. And like, look at the illustrations. Like, I was a massive book lover when I was younger, and I definitely want to encourage Freddie with books as he grows. And Peter Rabbit was a staple in my childhood, so it's just lovely to be able to create these kind of traditions and things that we do together, like with my little one. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's just such a lovely book. It retails for £7.99, but it was being sold in Waitrose for I think £4 or £5.99, and I just absolutely loved it, so I couldn't leave it behind, and it was the last one, so to me that was a sign. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this haul. Definitely check out my Vinted. I'll put it on screen now and in the description, because I'm going to be selling lots of baby clothes as and when we go through his clothes as he gets bigger. And also I'm selling lots of other things on there as well. So if you want to go check it out, and I definitely recommend Vinted if you're a new parent like myself, or even if you're not a new parent. Basically, if you've got a little one, they grow out of their clothes, as we all know, so fast, and we might as well get second hand. Like, don't get me wrong, brand new is lovely. I do get brand new stuff for Freddie, but I have got no objection to pre-loved and second hand stuff. And selling it on Vinted as well is selling it for a lot cheaper, so people can obviously get bundles like I've done, like a 6 to 9 month clothes. I got quite a few big bundles, a lot cheaper than I would have got it if I went into the shop. And also I do donate stuff on Baby Bank, which is a Facebook group in my local area. I literally today, a lovely girl came to pick up a load of nappies, and which you would have seen, which you'll see at the end of this, near the end of this video, ironically. But yeah, she picked up a bunch of nappies I put on Facebook at Baby Bank, and the bouncer that Freddie just does not like at all, bless him. I've put that on Baby Bank as well, because I don't want to waste any of these products, so I do try to pass on for free as much as I can, but also it is quite handy to sort of like get a little bit of money for things to save up in my Vinted account, either to withdraw into my bank account, or whether to save up to get him some bits from Vinted myself, because they have some really great bits on there. Very quickly, because I need to get cracking, but I have filmed this kind of haul for my lifestyle vlog. However, I thought I would show you the baby bits nonetheless, just in case you don't watch that and you've either come from TikTok and you've come for my baby content, or if you just like my baby content more than my regular content, fair play, because Freddie is gorgeous. But I got some baby clothes from Sainsbury's. If you want to see me actually shopping and finding bits and pieces, that would be in the lifestyle vlog. But I got him some clothes because I just couldn't, and also I couldn't leave it, and also I did need, these two things were needed. With my first Halloween outfit, was it needed? Probably not, but it's so cute. Look at this, and it was only £9. And as I said in my lifestyle vlog, it's just really cutesy designs. I'm not normally a Halloween girly, but for him, obviously, I just want to get all the pictures and the memories, and, you know, for the keepsakes and things. And it's got built-in mitts, which is imperative for him, because he just loves to claw his face. But yeah, I absolutely love that, and Sainsbury's baby clothes are amazing, I have to say it. I've then got him a set of 3 footless all-in-ones, and I've seen this kind of print all over TikTok. It's like one of the virals. I don't know if this is necessarily a viral set. I know cross-on is very in at the moment, like the cross-on prints for babies, but I have seen this set all over mums TikToks, because I love following mums on TikTok and their shopping trips, because it gives me inspiration. Like, us mums need to stick together. But yeah, I got the pretzel one, and then it's stripy that says Milk Squad in the corner, and then you've got milk and cookies, and this was £12 for 3. The quality of these, a chef's kiss, and they also wash up beautifully. And then I got him a pack of 3 sleep suits. These were once again needed because I don't have many. Well, we do have quite a few sleep suits, but in 0 to 3, because I thought by October he wouldn't need 0 to 3. Now, he may not need 0 to 3 because we are still in September, but as I'm filming this, it's the 15th. So he may grow as big as you need to fit into 3 to 6 months, but I doubt it very much. So I got some more of these, and they are so cute, and they're so autumnal. So yeah, coloured popper for easy dressing, £12, 3 sleep suits with feet pure cotton. So yeah, I absolutely love these. Look how cute they are. I just think they're adorable, and as I said, Sainsbury's clothes are amazing. I then also got I've seen these all over social media, and also Rhiannon, my friend, sent me screenshots, and the main reason why I went into Sainsbury's, other than for myself and for his clothes, were for these Christmas keepsakes. So this is the baby's first Christmas little kind of, I don't know what ceramic would you call this, cube that you can hang on the tree, but our tree I don't think could take the weight of this, so it'll probably just be like a little nice decoration at the bottom of the tree, and for when I take Christmas pictures of him, putting this in as like a little cute prop, and this would be something that we keep forever, and I love it, and it was £6. I then got my friend a little hanging decoration of her Christmas tree, as like a little Christmas present, and then I got this, which, can I just say, is so goddamn cute. Why is it not? There we go. Baby's first Christmas. That will definitely be going on the tree. And it just makes me very excited. I'm looking forward to the autumnal vibes first before the festive ones. But I'm still so gassed for Christmas, because it's Freddie's first Christmas, do you know what I mean? And I've got the best people around me, so we're going to be making lots of memories. And I know he's been spoilt by so many people already, which is so kind of them. So yeah, I'm going to put the Ribena in here because I've got some bits from my grandma and Lynn. But yeah, that is my Sainsbury's haul. And also, I want your guys' opinions on nappies. So we currently use size 0 Pampers nappies. I'm just checking the time. Size 0 Pampers nappies, because they're the only ones that fit him at the moment. But they are so expensive. I have spent a disgusting amount of money on those nappies. Now, for the same size nappies, well, Sainsbury's don't do 0, they do 1, which is basically their equivalent, by looking at the packaging. And they are 81p for a pack of 26 nappies, which is 2 more nappies than you get in the size 0s. Now, I know obviously Pampers are renowned and they're really good quality in my opinion from what I've experienced so far, but they are so expensive. As he gets bigger, they are like, you need to get a mortgage in my opinion. And for nappies, it's just, it's soul destroying paying that much, I'm going to be honest with you. So I picked up 2 packs of the size 1 nappies to test, because obviously they may not agree with his skin, and if that's the case, obviously we will discontinue using them. And also I've got a lot of Pampers nappies that have been gifted to us by family and friends, so obviously I'm going to use them potentially. But if he gets on with the Sainsbury's nappies, then I'm just going to donate the nappies that we've got, as in the unopened packs, baby banks, the food bank collection points, because they also take those kind of things, so families in need can get nappies, because obviously if you've got children, and especially small babies, you need nappies. So either way, they will not get wasted. But I just wanted to know your guys' thoughts, because I know there's, on TikTok, you go back and forth, because some people say they're really good, some people say they're really bad, and that's normal, because obviously everyone's going to have a different experience with different nappies, because every child is different in their, you know, their skin and everything. But the price, there is like no comparison. I would much rather pay Sainsbury's prices, to be honest with you. However, it's going to be like experimentation, and whatever works for Freddie, and obviously leakage and stuff like that, hopefully they'll work. So obviously, once again, I've heard that sometimes some people have found that they leak or whatever. So if you have tried Sainsbury's Little Ones nappies, or any more affordable nappies, please let me know in the comments, or message me over on my Instagram, which I'll put on the screen, because I could really do with some advice, because I just don't want to keep spending so much money on nappies if I don't have to. Obviously, if no other nappies will work for him, then we will stick with Pampers, because he is my priority, his skin is my priority, and making sure that he's comfortable, etc, etc, is obviously the priority. But if I could save some money whilst doing that at the same time, that would be amazing. So yeah, let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna see if he's gonna wake up soon, because he's due a bottle. And yeah, so we shall see. But I have got so much done and I'm really happy about it. So yeah, but it's been a stressful day today. We've had a lovely time with Nina and Mila. That bit saved me. We've registered Freddie as well, as you would have seen. It feels surreal, but it's also the most beautiful feeling that he's officially official. And his name is just, so obviously his name's Freddie, and I like pretty much I was set on it halfway through the pregnancy. I was like, I know what I want to call my son. But I was torn whether to keep it as Freddie or Frederick. And he will be known to us as Freddie, and like our friends and everything like that. But on his birth certificate, and like formally known as, I have decided to go with Frederick Thomas Bryan and then my surname. And it's just the most surreal feeling that is. And I've got the documents, and it's just insane. He is officially official. And seeing it on paper, Frederick Thomas Bryan. and see my granddad's name there in front of his surname, because obviously it's my mum's maiden name, it's my granddad's surname, and see my granddad in front of his surname again, just, it gets me in my feels, as you can tell. And it was just the most lovely experience. The lady that obviously saw us was so lovely, and we also got one of these packs as well, but the whole experience was lovely. The waiting room was tiny, so when I was feeding him and other people coming in, I was like, how are we going to cope? But yeah, he's officially registered nearly 8 weeks in, because my local registry office had a massive backlog, and I had to wait for documentation to come through anyway for me. But he's official, it's all done, and yeah, so I'm going to be applying for child benefit. Obviously we're not applying, but signing up for it, because obviously it's a legal thing that we're all legally entitled to until they're 16, 18, 16. I think 16, which is just a scary thought. So I'm going to be sending off all of his birth certificates for that. And yeah, so the ball can start rolling in certain areas now. I've got his birth certificate, which is really, really handy. So yeah, but it is super emotional looking at it, because yeah, as I said, seeing my granddad's name there, it just brings so much joy to my heart. We have a very grumpy bubba. But you're all right, really. You're just making me know, let me know you're here. Does that make sense? Or not really? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh. Are you smiling at me? I don't know if you can see that. Have I just got that on camera? Are you smiling at me? You my little squishy? No? Okay. Anyway, today is the day of our 8-week mum and baby check, so that's why I thought I would pick up my camera. Yeah, it is. We'll go to the doctor's very soon. Yeah. And he's also really started to socially smile, and it's just the cutest thing. He's just the cutest thing. But yeah, so I'm going to ask for some advice on certain things with Freddie, but mainly on my list of things to mention at the doctor's, because we all know what my memory's like. I am asking about myself, because where I've been struggling a lot, and especially with my mental health, I know there's things that they can support you with, because I've been told by people that know about these things. So I want to talk to the doctors about that. I'm not sure what the 8-week mum and baby check does for Freddie, because obviously I've never had one before. Oh, what is the matter? Yeah. Really? Yeah. It was last month. It was last month. Yeah, but he was an absolute angel for me last night, weren't you? Well, you were with Gran whilst I went to therapy. Yeah, you were. Yeah. Are you smiling? He's like, not now, I'm not. We're coming home straight after the appointment because he'll be due a bottle. Yes, you will. Oh, you will. You'll be due a bottle. You'll be due a bottle. Yeah. But he was very sicky in the night with his nighttime feeds. So let's see how your tummy takes it today, shall we? Shall we? To the point where I found something in his hair. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Mum life. It's that time of the day where we're sorting out his washing, but I've got this vacuum pack bag where all his big clothes are going, so any gifts that we've received that's obviously 6 to 9 months or bigger, and then obviously my Vinted bundles that I've purchased for him, which some of them are like older than 6 to 9 months, but they're all just going to go in this bag so I know where they all are. And this is all his clothes that will be going in the drawers that I've already got organised. Look how cute this is. Like, you just love it. So yeah, so this is a lot of washing, as always. What a surprise. And he's already got like that much already in there. But never mind. So I'm going to get this organised because he is down for a nap and I want to try and utilise the time that I've got. Okay, so I've just ended my cosy vlog because it's quite a long one. But I've got my Tommy Tippy parcel, which is obviously stuff for Freddie. Now, it's not the most exciting for some people, which is why, you know, it's definitely perfect for this video, but it's just essentials that I needed. And they had an offer on the feeding bibs that are really, really good. And I really like the ones that I got from Home Bargains. That's how I found out about them. So yeah, they had 3 for 2. So I got 3 packs of the 2 bibs. So they come in a set of 2, sorry, I should have said that like that. And then I also got some formula pots. So let's get into this. And I'm also going to be reusing this box to store people's Christmas presents because I need to be a bit more organised. As in, I've done the bulk of my Christmas shopping, can you believe? But I just need to like separate it out so I actually know what I've got people. But let's get on with them. And you're bottom feeding your baby like I am, then you definitely need to try these bibs. They are amazing. So they are the comfy fit, extra absorbent, protects baby's delicate skin, suitable for 0 months plus, and they're reversible for double the wear, which is amazing because, as we all know, the amount of clothes and washing that babies and children produce is insane. So you get 2, and this is the exact same pack that I got from Home Bargains. So I got this pack again. So you've got like the happy, and then you've got the reversible sign there, and then you've got this one, if it's going to focus, and then obviously they're kind of like flannel material. And that's why, another reason why I love these, because of the material. This, as they said, suggests super absorbent, and they're really, really gentle on Freddie's skin. So these are a definite plus, and they are so good. And then I also got a pack of blue and green. So this is just what these ones look like, and this is the idea that this catches the milk. Now don't get me wrong, Freddie still manages to get milk down his neck, but obviously I clean that up because he's still quite diddy, but as he grows, these will grow with him and will definitely do the job a bit better. But at the moment he still does get milk down his neck when he's feeding because, you know, he's still tiny, and they have obviously, they're attachable by Velcro, which means there's only so far you can do them up, and they're not, say, tight enough. Obviously I wouldn't put them too tight on him when he's bigger, but you know what I mean. They're just not secure enough yet, but they still do a really, really good job. So this is what these ones look like. Don't mind the nail with no finger, the finger with no nail. And then that one, and then the reversible side looks like that. And then these ones, that's what they look like. Honestly, the packs alone are £5.99, I want to say, £5.49, £5.99. But as I said, they had 3 for 2, so I technically got a pack free, and these will always come in handy, and they will definitely last a long time. And that's what that looks like. They're basically the same, I think. Are they the same? Yeah, but just a different way around. But yeah, so I'm super happy with those. So they will be going in the wash to be then put in his bib organizer in my drawers. And then I got him the Tommy to Go milk powder dispensers. Now I've got the newbie ones that came with the newbie rapid cool kit, and they are amazing, and I much prefer it to the Mam divider pot, just for convenience for going places. I will keep that pot because it's good to have, but these are amazing. And they actually, oh wow, that's amazing, they sit snugly inside the Closer to Nature bottles. Each dispenser can hold up to 8 scoops of formula milk. No need to pre-mix bottles or carry around bulky containers. Just pour the formula milk from the dispenser into the bottle and mix with cooled boiled water. Great for travel and nursery days. That is amazing. So that's like the demonstration. I didn't know that. So yeah, you get 6 in here. They're BPA free, great for travel. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to using these because they're just so handy, and this is the kind of thing that brings me so much joy since being a mum. Like, it's the little things and the wins that you get in life when it comes to your baby, or when it comes to yourself even, and this is definitely one of them. And this wasn't too bad. I think it was like £6.99, so just over £1 each really, if that. So yeah, really happy with those. I'm really happy they are here because we can get them washed up and then we can use them. So that is everything for the haul, but I thought I would also talk to you guys about our 8-week mum and baby check appointment, which we had today. So mine was at 10:30, and then obviously I stayed with the same doctor, and we got seen at 11 for Freddie. So at 10:30, obviously I got there a bit early, got seen by the doctor really quickly. He was really, really lovely. He would just ask me lots of questions, and I was also very honest with him about my mental health and some medication that I want to go back on, which is propanadol. It's a beta blocker. I had it before I was pregnant with Freddie, And then when I fell pregnant with Freddie, I decided to stop taking it because the risks to him whilst he was growing in me didn't outweigh the benefits. So I just thought, right, I'll come off them, and I did really well without them. But now with my anxiety and sort of like the conversation I had with the doctor, and they think that it was a good idea for me to go back on them to see, just get a good balance for me at the moment. So that's going to happen. I'm waiting for those to be sent through to the pharmacy so I can pick them up. And I'm not ashamed to talk about my medication at all. I think there's such a stigma around mental health, and especially postnatal mental health. You know, especially on social media, I think a lot of parents don't like talking about it, or, you know, there's that sort of like assumptions and stigma around. That's what I've seen anyway on social media. And I think, you know, the more honest and open you are, the more people you can help without even like knowing you're doing it. And also, there's nothing wrong with saying you're struggling and that, you know, things are a bit overwhelming, because for me that's the place I'm at the moment. And I don't want to get to the point of either no return or get to a point where I'm so low I'm barely functioning, because that's no good for me, and it's definitely no good for Freddie, and obviously my friends and family who care about me as well. So that was good. I had a really good chat with the doctor. He was really nice, and he's also referring me for some other support that I can get under the NHS. So yeah, so that bit was done. And then all the other health questions, I can't remember all of them, but I'm sure if you guys have had an 8-week baby, a mum check, you'll know what I'm on about. And there's definitely people you could talk to about it if you haven't had that yet, and you've had your first child like me, because I'm at no help with all the questions. I can't remember, there were so many, just about sort of like obviously health questions and questions about my body and stuff. So yeah, that was done. I'm also going on the contraceptive pill. There was a massive selection of different forms of contraceptives that I could go on, and I chose the I can't remember what it's called now. When I get the box, I will show you guys. But there was 2 types of contraceptive pill, and I chose one, not the other. I think because he did the assessment test of asking me questions about my health and like previous health and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it gave you like the risk factors and stuff. And the one that I picked was the best one for me. I did obviously get offered the coil and things like that. It's not just because I've heard negative things about the coil, because everybody's bodies are different. But the idea, I said to him, I made the doctor laugh. I know I've pushed a baby out, and you know, I've done all that, so I shouldn't really be scared of the coil, but the idea of having something put into me like that, or the implant, just terrifies me. Obviously if I don't agree with the pill, if my body doesn't agree with the pill, then obviously I'll have to explore other forms of contraceptive, and I may have to just grow a pair and get the coil. I'm not sure, but hopefully the pill will agree with me. And it doesn't counteract anything with my venlafaxine, which is my main tablet that I take every day to help me with my mental health. And that was a major thing. I needed to make sure that it didn't counteract the venlafaxine. The venlafaxine wouldn't counteract the contraceptive, because otherwise it's just as much use as a chocolate teapot. So that was also something we did. And I've got an infection in my finger. Sorry if you're a bit, I don't think you can see it really, but there's like an infection there, and it's so sore, hence why I have no nails. So I've also got antibiotics which are being prescribed as well. So I'm going to be a walking, talking pill pot by the time that I pick all those meds up. But I will keep you updated on my contraceptive journey if that's something you guys would be interested in. Because yeah, I'd be quite interested to look back on like me documenting that kind of stuff, and it would be in these baby vlog diaries. So baby diary vlogs even, whatever. So yeah, so that's me kind of all sorted, been referred for other things, and I feel a lot better after the appointment. And then on to Freddie. Everything was absolutely fine. He did the full examination. He was asking me questions about his feeding and all of that kind of stuff, reiterated some other things that I knew already. And then he has referred him, I can't remember what he said exactly about his eye, but one of his eyes, there was something he noticed which could be completely benign and nothing at all to worry about, but better to be safe than sorry. He has referred us to, I don't know what he said, I can't remember now, but he's referred us basically to get Freddie's eye checked out in a bit more depth. But he said he doesn't have much cause for concern, but it's just, as I said, to be safe, rather be safe than sorry, which I'm more than happy to oblige by. So yeah, so basically everything else with Freddie was absolutely perfect. He was such an angel. Bear in mind he hadn't had his bottle. He wasn't too long overdue, but I kind of timed it because I knew he'd be quite unsettled at the doctors, and if I gave him his bottle just before the doctors and he had his examination and everything, he would just bring it back up and he would just get so distressed. So I decided to wait till we got back from the doctors, and he took that bottle really well and he was really happy afterwards. But during the actual appointment, he hates the examination process. When I've had the house visitor, when I had to go to the midwife when he was first born, he absolutely hates it, which is completely understandable because you get all cold and taking all their clothes off and then nappy, it can be quite distressing for them, which is very understandable. But he was so good, considering he was probably a bit hungry. Near the end he got very distressed, but then he was absolutely fine. So next week is the vaccines. That is on the 25th of September. I am absolutely bricks. I think he'll be fine. Do you know what, he's such a trooper and he's such an angel, and even if he's not, I completely understand why he's not, but I'm just so nervous for them. So if you've got any advice, if this goes up, or even if it doesn't go up before the vaccines, actually probably won't, because I've got quite a lot of content up on private, but let me know any advice you've got in the comments, because anyone else that's maybe in a similar position to me could really benefit from your tips. But yeah, I am very nervous for the vaccines, I'm not gonna lie. I am very much in the mindset that I want him to have the vaccinations, and I know they're going to benefit him and it's my choice, and that's absolutely fine, but it's just the actual process of getting him vaccinated which just sends me a bit of the edge. But my mum is coming with me to that appointment because it's on her day off. Friends, I had us like a 5-hour nap. Yes, you did. I don't mind the big size of the clothes, but he's comfy in them. Yeah. I've just had my bottle, he says. Yeah. He's like, why can I see myself? What is going on in the House of Commons? The furrowed brow, Freddie. Oh, squish. I do think it was the doctors that completely tired him out. But we've got McDonald's. Now, I know me and Mum said, we're not ordering McDonald's again. Thank you. Do you want them over here? Do you want that going in the washroom? Yes, please.
Thought you might. There you go.
Thank you. So all those muslins I restocked. We've now got 2 out. But yeah, Mum, didn't we say we're not ordering McDonald's again because it was so rank? However, this time it came really fast, didn't it? Blah, 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 blah. He's down for the night, and I thought I would just organise this bag whilst I've got some energy, because where we had such a big nap today. So this is a gift from our family friend who does my grandma's hair. We got a lovely card. We've known her for years. Lovely gift bag. And then you guys may recognise this because I actually got Freddie one of these when I was still pregnant with him. It's a lovely blanket from Sainsbury's, and our family friend's youngest son picked this out, and he has very good taste, so it's good to have a backup. And obviously this is his little Halloween outfit. So actually I've got, I think this is 3 to 6 months, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But yeah, I love that. And I'm just going to organise it all, because some of it's bigger and it's all been washed, so the bigger bits and pieces can go in the vacuum pack bag, so then that could actually get sorted. We've got some more size 1 nappies. So yeah, but I've ordered some baby hangers off TikTok shop, so I can actually hang these up because Primark don't seem to have them anymore. But look at these lovely jackets, lovely little fleece, lovely coat, and another one. This is from M&S, that's from Next. And then we have so many nice items of clothing. I literally love it all. Our family friend said if you don't like anything, pop it on Vinted, because her eldest son is the one that had the baby in March, and he is so cute. But yeah, so how nice is all of this? I'm just going to organise it into ages and get that done, and then I'm baby related, but I've got my 2 new bits from Primark, so that bag can go away. I absolutely love this jumper, and I've got a rain mac there, so this bag can, so there's just a little less mess, so then this box of Christmas presents can go under there. I put all the clean washing in there, so that's all sorted. So I'm going to get this bag and fill it up with all the other bigger bits. So I've been trying to use up the time I've got wisely, and then I will be heading to bed. Wondering, I'm having to whisper because I see my door's open and my mum's in bed asleep because she's got work in the morning. So yeah, for the bad lighting, but in here now, instead of Bath and Body products, we've got bibs, all sorts of styles here, and then we've got all the 3 to 6 month clothes all rolled up. It could do with some probably better organisation, but for now it will do. We've got dummies. These aren't in the matching box because I lost the yellow one that was matching to this one, so those 2 are in together now. I've got a box in my nappy bag, but I'm going to put, the reason why I put them in a different box, the 2 I got from Home Bargains are going to go in this one. The thermometer is going to go in the kitchen, and then just for now, this is where all the products are in the chest of drawers, so just come in here for now. They will be organised a bit better, but for now that's just where they are. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I've done. I'm gonna make a start as well on his photo albums. Obviously I've already got some pictures in here, but I'm gonna put some more because obviously I ordered from Free Prints. I paid extra for the box, but look, oh, and then the rest of them are in there. So yeah, I'm gonna put some more photos that aren't in his photo album in. I'm not going to go through all of them because obviously there's personal photos in here, but these are the photos that are left over, which I'm going to use for presents for people, like framing and stuff. I've got a really nice picture of Nina and Mila together when we went on our first mum's day out. So I'm going to store them in here and then I'll put them in frames at some point. But I've ticked 2 things off my to-do list, which wasn't the plan, so this is nice and full now. So yeah, absolutely love it. And you can get this from Cards Direct if anyone local to me, or if you've got a Cards Direct and you want to get yourself a nice photo album for your baby, or if you're going to a baby shower. What are you doing over there? That's not the way you're supposed to sleep. It's not. What are you doing? He's like, I don't know, I'm having lots of fun. Look at you. What are you doing? But we've had our first ever smiles properly captured on camera, haven't we? But we're going to get you up now for your bottle. But I just wanted to show you all. This is, I woke up, he's just gurgling away. He was happy. And this is what I saw. What are you doing? A little soul watching the telly with us. Oh, you're blowing lots of bubbles. We'll change the bib because that's now soaking wet.
Lovely.
But look at this little outfit. My godmother got these for him, and this one for some reason is really big on him, yet the other one from the same set isn't as big as on him. However, he's got proper boxing gloves, he cannot get his hands out, touch wood. So can you, sir? But yeah, you're watching the telly. Oh dear. Oh no. Do you not like this bit of Death in Paradise? Oh.
Oh, what a face!